Hello, friends. Victoria Mattia here. I hope that you are having an awesome day. This is the Mom Care Coach. I have some news for you guys. So, a couple things. Number one, last month we talked about hydration. We talked about helping our bodies, fueling our bodies. I have my water here. I hope it went well with you. I'd love to hear in the comments how focusing on hydration has really been helpful. Now, I am the mom care coach, and we focus on our four intentional needs. We talk about self care, and our four intentional needs are our foundation for self care. Self care, which are sleep, nutrition, mindset, and movement. And those four are tethered to our pillars. We have these seven core pillars or essentials, I like to call them. And so sleep is tethered to restorative rest. Mindset is tethered to having a calm mind. Movement is tethered to having joyful movement. And nutrition is tethered to having a nourished body. These are so important. Now, that is a foundation. We also have another pillar, another core essential, and it is called aligned living. And under aligned living, it's really important. We talk about sacred schedules, authentic connections, and anchored quiet. That is so important for every woman, especially every autism mama. It's so important to have these core essentials in our life. Now, this month, I have been really working on the hydration piece for myself, which is under having a nourished body, but also really under a calm mind. You need to have enough hydration in your body, the right kind, to make sure that you're able to think properly, to support your energy levels, to support your brain function, to support just really everything. And like that is like just so important. And under that same pillar of having that calm mind, with water, and that's another thing we want to talk about. This is the end of June, and we're going into July next week. We're wanting to talk about supporting our adrenal glands, and we can support our adrenal glands. They are these two little glands that sit above your kidneys, and we want to support them by this is like that calm mind pillar. We want to support them with So we want to support them with helping with stress. Stress is one of those things that is really super tricky. There's a lot of things that can help, but first you need to be aware of how you hold your own stress and how it may be challenging for you. So when it comes to stress, for me, I noticed for myself, ever since I was a child, I just didn't recognize how stressed I really was. And so feel, I would feel incredibly stressed, but I didn't really know I was stressed. And I had a really difficult time calming my body down. So that's something we're going to be talking about and kind of working on and kind of taking apart, especially in July. We want to focus on that. Another thing I want to focus on as we are wrapping up June, sharing with you guys, you are the first to know. We are going to be changing the podcast title. So it's always been not always, but it's been the Mom Care Coach almost from the beginning. And we are changing it to Mindful Wellness for Autism Moms. And actually, I think that was the original title. I have a team that I consult with and coaches and different things. And we kind of went back and forth with the title. Me personally, I've always loved Mindful Wellness for Autism Moms. It's a title that I loved years ago. And I we wound up doing the Mom Care Coach, and we love the title. It's just that I don't think it's as clear for new autism mamas that are coming upon my podcast. New as in like they're looking at the different podcasts of which to choose and listen to right now, and then they'll see mine but it doesn't say anything about autism in the title, and so they don't recognize that it may be for them. And so I'm wanting to change it so that they 100% know, hey, this is for you. This is for you. I made this for you with love and care and time and attention. And so I want it to be clear for them so that moms that are in this phase of life that are looking for ways of how to support their self-care in an authentic, natural, and loving way, I want it to be clear for them. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about, I have something that I've been working on, and I'm hoping that it will be ready by January. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is something really big, and it's something that I'm really excited about. So keep that in your mind. Um, Yeah, and there was something else I was going to tell you guys. If you haven't had a chance to watch the last video, all about um, Monday mindset moments, and we talk a little bit about reframing, how you can reframe a moment in your experiences or time that was kind of frustrating or overwhelming or difficult, how you can reframe it so that when you look back on it, it is not like overwhelming, kind of scary and frustrating, you know. So go and listen to that. And I'm trying to remember. Um, I'd love to hear in the comment section about how you guys feel about like the different topics. So we talked about hydration, and then now we're going to go into adrenals and adrenal health and adrenal love. Um, and then on that note, I wanted to share with you as we are changing that title, it's going to be all about the exact same thing that we do now. The four intentional needs, that's our foundation, our pillars, our core essentials, all of that. And, if you are new and you just come upon me, well, let me share. So my name is Victoria Mattia. I am an autism mama. I used to be a director of an autism clinic, and I had the experience to be able to speak with so many different moms. And as we, go through midlife and the difficulties of providing self-care for ourselves, simply because for so many years, we have only really been providing care for our children, making sure they have their therapies, their doctor appointments, fighting and advocating for them to get all of the hours that they need, everything that they need, if they need testing, if they need alternative therapies, if they need whatever, making sure that they're doing great in school, and fighting for respite and just all the things. Often we forget to fight for ourselves. And if we don't take care of our health, then, and it's usually in midlife where we kind of start noticing, like when you're in your 30s, like 35, 38, you start noticing some aches and pains, maybe some headaches, maybe difficulty with sleeping, maybe not feeling so well, maybe not as having as much energy as you used to, wondering what's going on with that. Our body just can start to have some ebbs and flows that perhaps we weren't used to or understanding what's happening. Also, we can start to have different challenges, anxiety, depression, mental health issues, emotional issues, spiritual issues, um, physical issues, like I said before, syndromes and, inflammation and all kinds of things, insulin fluctuations. And I always say that midlife is your check engine light. And I love that because it gives us an opportunity to be able to take care of ourselves so that as we age, we can choose to age well. Women statistically outlive men, but we have more sick care. Statistically, women have difficulty with arthritis and heart issues and dementia and all of that. And so there's more sick care longer than men. And I'm just of the mindset, let's all live well and age well by taking care of ourselves, thinking the right things, eating the right things, releasing trauma and emotional baggage, and so that we can enjoy our loved ones. And so I think it's really important for us to focus on these four intentional needs because that's the foundation. But then also, we have another pillar. We have aligned living. And under aligned living, we have sacred schedules, we have authentic connections, we have anchored quiet, all really important things because that's where we learn how to say yes and how to say no without any guilt or, feelings with it. We learn how to have boundaries and protect what's important to us, protect ourselves, protect our sanity, protect our peace, protect our families. So all of that is really important. So that is the reason why we are going to be changing the name to Mindful Wellness for Autism Moms in the next few weeks or so is the plan. Because it's important for us to be able to have an understanding of what we're all about and attract the right people. So I hope that you are here with us on the journey. You continue to drink your water, get your steps in, and then also as we are focusing on adrenals as we're going into July. So I hope that you have an awesome day. I look forward to talking to you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.